Didn't know that, but I'm getting on here well because it's my day to moderate. And to remind you about the Facebook Live on Thursday, we're doing monthly marketing updates. So everything that's happening in search, social, and websites, we're going to update you on. So join us 11 a.m. Pacific time. But the other reason I'm here is because Kaya asked a question today in the group. She said, I'm trying to figure out how to create more user friendly documents for content writing for my keyword research. I'm thinking about a pretty list of blog prompts. And I'm curious about creating titles and subtitles with keywords. Do the titles need to be exact match, or can they spin it, or can you spin it with a couple words to fit your client's niche better? It's a great question. Okay, so let's first talk about a couple things. One of the things we really want to address is that there are new searches all the time. I think a couple years ago it was 7% of all searches were new. Now I think it's up to 15% of all searches are new searches. So taking that into account, and then taking the algorithm updates into account, the one specifically related to this question would be BERT and MUM, which were some of the last two AI updates. And BERT helped with bio direction, so understanding the words before and after a word, and that gives more context to the words. So that and MUM, which is the update after BERT, allowed Google to process data, images, words, and video all together and in over 100 languages at the same time. So that gives way to us not having to necessarily put the keywords. Maybe synonyms can work. I am, a little old school, so I might have to move myself away from doing the exact keyword in the front of the title and in one of the headlines and in the front of the meta description. So change is happening. The answer is, like most things in SEO, maybe try it, see what works better over time. Other things to note about titles, which are really interesting, are special characters, questions, and numbers, specifically odd numbers, are always good to have in titles because we're more likely to click on them. So that, and I thought we could take a look over at quickly the bolded text on a screen. So what you get with your search engine results pages. So if we go check this out, I'm totally on it. Okay, hold on. Here, sharing my screen. Okay, if we look here for a second, we can see that I typed digital marketing agency near Duncan, BC. So that was my exact search. So up here in the search bar, you see that Google's still taking every single word, right, that I typed, and that is in the search engine results, right? But then you'll see the highlighted words here and here and here. So you're more likely to click on things that match your search. So does anything completely match your search? Now it is a localized search, so you're going to get the map section first, so more likely to probably click on that. However, that being said, you want to look like that's me, so you can't count that one. So this is a listicle. This will eventually get pushed down, but you're seeing digital marketing agency, right? That's the first one. Online marketing was highlighted because that's a synonym of digital marketing agency. And then creative, that's interesting, and Duncan, BC. So the first result is giving me kind of synonyms and exactly what I asked for. And then the second one is saying, hey, what about this? It's in this location, right? So you want to account for those things when you're thinking about your keywords and writing titles and meta descriptions, and how search terms can now be more interchangeable, right? The other thing I wanted to quickly mention, hold on. The other quick thing I wanted to mention that you want to think about when writing keywords is search intent. So originally, we learned it, what is it? Informational, navigational, and transactional. types of search intent. So informational is going to be 80% of searches, and that happens mostly, blog posts, informational information, and then navigational, you know where you're going, and then transactional, you want to buy something. The way Google says that these are called micro moments, and it's I want to know, I want to go, I want to do, and I want to buy. And they're all moments in the buying cycle. So when you're picking your keywords and writing, think about search intent and who you're trying to talk to, right? And yeah, so there's your answer to the question, Kaya. I hope that helped. And don't forget to come to the live on Thursday, 11 a.m. in Cyberpunk Geeks Marketing Mixer Facebook group. And if you have any SEO or Google Ads question, hit me up. Okay, bye.